praise to Yahweh, Shema, Shah, Bashim, Kagwadash. Salachya, I just want to make a slight correction. Salachya, I didn't catch this comment, but I had to do the video on hell. I'm just going to put this up on my camera. And I misspoke. I think I was thinking of another scripture instead of the time with the saints. At this point in time here in the video about the 32-minute mark, starting around like the 16, 17 second, I said that the saints during the time of Yahweh, when they came out of the graves, they went back into the graves. That's incorrect. The scripture doesn't say that. Scripture is right here. All right, that's not what's in the record. So Salachya to Yasha Allah. All right, make sure that we instruct you correctly. So this is the precept. We can't take anything from the truth, all right, or add anything to it. So we've got to make sure we're called to Wab in everything that we say here. Hey, the water and double honors to our elders and apostles, a great millstone. That's why we have them, you know what I'm saying? So, the wadi how Bashmel Shai, and Salachya again, Yasha, slip of the tongue. Let me read these scriptures and bring out this other scripture I was thinking about. This is Matthew 27:51. It says, "And behold, the veil of the temple was rent in twain, from the top to the bottom, and the earth did quake, and the rocks rent. And the graves were open, and many bodies of the saints which slept arose, and came out of the graves after his resurrection, and went into the holy city, and appeared unto many." And after this, it goes into something different. It doesn't say anything about them going back into the graves. So that was incorrect. In that part of the video, I said that. So there's no account of them going back into their graves. All right, so here you can see in verse 54, it switches, "And now when the centurion, they that were with him, watching Yahushua, saw the earthquake and those things that were done, they feared greatly, saying, Truly, this was the Son, all right, of the power of Yahweh." Now, they got the scripture. I went to the scripture after I was reading about hell, because the video I did was on hell in Revelation 13, right? And I'm Salachya, Revelation 20 and verse 13. It says, "And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works." Now this part here, in the sea gave up the dead which were in it. All right, I meant to equate that with the second part of this verse here, with the scripture in John. Let me read this one more time. "And death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them." So in the same form, when Yahushua comes back, so when he was crucified, Salachya, that's why I was confused. When he was crucified, they didn't go back to their graves. All right. Now, when he shows up this time, it's going to be for judgment, and that's what John was speaking about. All you have to do is you go Google, or not Google, you put on Blue Letter, you type in graves, and it was the scripture here in John 5 that I was thinking about this one. So Salachya, let me read this one. This is good. This is good here. This is John chapter 5 verse. I'll start at 26. "For as the Father hath life in himself, so hath he given the Son to have life in himself." Through Yahweh we have access to immortality. All right, in the book of life. Salachya's camera shaking. Let me hold it. All right, that's what you read in Revelation. All right. So so for as the Father have life in himself, so hath he given the Son to have life himself, and hath given him authority and execute judgment also, because he is the Son of Man. Marvel not at this, for the hour is coming in which all that are in their graves shall hear his voice, and shall come forth, they that have done good unto the resurrection of life, and they that have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation. All right, and that's those judgments that are written in the book, all right, where it says it's filled with lamentation and woe. And now let me get the scripture that I was quoting in the video too, just to, because I want to reiterate again, all right, that part of the video where I said that the saints that came out of their graves during the time of Yahushua went back. They didn't go back. All right, there's no account of it. All right, it says they came out of their graves after his resurrection and went into the holy city and appeared unto many. It doesn't say that they were getting damnation or any judgment or anything like that, like going back to their graves. All right, it's because when I was speaking about graves too, because these other groups, they'll say that hell It's just a place where you go to. But it's hell is a condition, you know, it's destruction. Um, it's you know what I mean. It's just the grave, all right, the earth. So, but these saints with rose in these times, all right, there's no account of them going back. Now in these times now, like John was prophesying about, just want to reiterate, it's going to be likened unto when he shows up here. All right, it says they were judged every man according to their works. Salachya, Salachya. This is John 5:29. And shall come forth they that have done good unto the resurrection of life. All right, which if you get through the second death, like the scripture was going into, that's what you're gonna wake up to. The second death doesn't have power over you. But if you were wicked, and they that have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation. Now, so let me get one more. Type in deeds. All right, this is Paul's letter to the Israelites scattered in Corinth. All right, the Israelites dwelling in Corinthia, in Corinth, Salach. He wrote a letter to them, and he explained this as well. In 1 Corinthians 5. Let me make 1 Corinthians, I think it's 5 and 10. I don't want to make this too long. 5 and 10. Judge, Second Corinthians. Bear with me. Like I said, I'm just putting this up because I just saw the comments, so I figured let me just do a quick video as well. Yeah, here it is, 2 Corinthians 5. All right. First, 2 Corinthians 5, I'll start verse 9. Wherefore we labor that whether present or absent, we may be accepted of him. Right, because he's judgment, he's about to say it, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach. In John also it says, he committed all judgment unto the Son, so that everybody will honor Yahweh as they're supposed to honor the Son. All right, because he committed all things to him, that everyone may receive the things done in his body, according to that he hath done, whether it be good or bad. All right, which links up with what John was saying. All right. He shall come forth, they have done good unto the resurrection of life, and they that have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation. All right, and going back to Revelation 20 real quick again. Revelation 20 and let's scroll down. 13. And the sea gave up the dead which are in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which are in them. They were judged every man according to their works. Again, and death and hell were cast into a lake of fire. So that proves, again, that just cuts the hell doctrine. This is the second death, and whosoever was not found written in the book of life, all right, those saints, all right, who were going to wake up, all right, was cast into the lake of fire. That's where the scripture comes into play. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. All right, so all praise to Yahweh Shemel Shah, the water Yahweh Shemel Shah. That's the correction. All right, Salachya, just a correction there on the saints. They were in the graves in Matthew 27. All right, when they came out of their graves, there's no account of them going back. All right, Shalom, double honor to elders and apostles, great millstone, and all praises again, infinite praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakudah, Shalom, Shalom.